Welcome to your Farm and Home Show. My name is Joanna Coles, and this morning we're visiting with Annhall Norris. She's with the University of Kentucky, Food Preservation Extension Specialist there. We're going to talk a little bit more in depth about home-based microprocessing. So for those viewers who might not be familiar with that, what is that?
Well, home-based microprocessing is our farm-friendly program in Kentucky. So it allows farmers or someone with a garden who wants to add value to the produce that they're growing. So they're going to make salsa or they're going to make pickles for sale at the farmer's market. So if you have leftover tomatoes at the end of the season or they just didn't sell, you can still sell those in a different form. And it's our canning program. So this workshop is for people that want to sell those canned products in addition to their produce at the farmer's market.
Okay. And so for people to be able to do this, they have to attend this workshop.
And the workshop is 3 videos. After the second video, there's a short test. And after the third video, there's a short test. So then you'll receive your certificate of completion. The next step is to send your recipes to UK for review. I will look at those recipes. Dr. Baston and I will make sure those are safe, research-based recipes.
Some people might say, well, I get my tomato juice recipe from, a ball book that's approved, but we still have to send in the recipes to you for you guys to review them and give us the stamp, right?
That's right. And not everyone is using a ball recipe. They might be using an old family recipe, but the majority of the time I'm able to find that old family recipe in one of the ball books. So it was based on science or research. But I still need to look at them. There is just a minimal fee. It's $5, but you can be guaranteed that if it comes from the ball book, and this is the latest edition right here, it is going to be approved. When we send them back to you with our stamp of approval, then you fill out the application and there is a $50 fee for that permit that goes to Frankfurt. A lot of people get confused because the workshop itself is also $50, but you only pay that $50 once for your certificate. And then after 3 years, if you need to renew, it's just $10.
And people say, well, I've been canning for years, Joanna. Why do I need to attend this workshop? But a lot of things have changed.
Since COVID, the flat lids have changed. We have a different process when we talk about canning, whether it's boiling water bath or pressure canning. Those lids don't need to be boiled anymore. And if you boil them, the chances are greater that your jars, that's not going to seal. There's a different sealing compound on there. So we talk about that in the workshop. But the workshop doesn't teach you to can. It's actually beneficial to know how to can when you take it because we talk about the science behind canning. It's why we are canning, some general food safety principles, and then all about the program and that home inspection that you'll get once you become a microprocessor.
What is that process?
Well, after you send in your money and you send in this packet to Frankfurt, you'll get your permit to operate back. And at that time, one of the food safety branch inspectors will contact you to set up a time to do an opening inspection. You only get an inspection once every 4 years, and you don't have to be canning when they come out. But they'll sit in your kitchen and go over some records with you, some paperwork. They'll want to look at your canner, make sure you have an approved water source. Those are all questions that you have to answer on the application, but things that they will verify when they come out to do their inspection. So we don't have any canned meat in this program or pickled eggs, anything that would require refrigeration. And hot sauce is not part of this program, but just give me a call. I'm going to put my number up there at the end because people usually want to talk about the product that they're making and whether or not it's going to fit into this program before they take a workshop.
But a label has to be approved as well for your product.
It's the same requirements for home-based processing. If you're familiar with that label, it needs to have the statement, this product is home produced and processed. It needs to have the date that it was canned because we don't want canned goods at the farmer's market that are over a year old. But otherwise, the labels are pretty simple. Once Dr. Baston and I go through that recipe, we'll put your ingredients in the correct order for you, and you just copy them right from the recipe.
And you guys have workshops in the surrounding counties that people can attend so they can look online and see where those workshops are offered?
Yes, there are surrounding counties. I believe Monroe, Edmondson, Allen, and Metcalfe are all holding workshops. You don't have to live in the county that the workshop is offered. And we also have, I think, 8 virtual options posted on the website, so you can do it from home.
Thanks for watching and have a great day.